Okay, the WWE Supplemental Draft. Since I got home from work, I remembered that this was going on in the USA, so I looked at WrestleCrap.com forum and yeah, saw it was actually going, and it wasn't even halfway there. So it's an afternoon thing. So I went on WWE.com, the WWE Universe King, and looked at the chat room where it was all heading from. Alright, the supplemental draft, obviously, as you people know, is like where they pick up from where the other draft, the draft that's on TV, left off. That being either the dregs of the draft, you know, the undercarders, with a few other like mid-carder players and upper mid-carders, and see where they could slot in. Okay, it started with Mr. Kennedy to Raw. Obviously, Mr. Kennedy, Ken Kennedy, hasn't been on TV, well, as an active wrestler for a while now, since he had his injury. And I also read rumours that he may be retiring. So, yeah, I don't know what's going to happen there, but hopefully he could be part of a strong US title scene, and hopefully have that feud with MVP that has been teased for years now, due to association. Shad drafted to SmackDown of Crime Time. Yeah, I'll get to that in a minute. I thought it'd be good him as a singles competitor, but obviously that hasn't happened. Alicia Fox drafted to SmackDown. She's either going to be part of the women's division. She may carry on something with Edge, but I doubt it somehow. Yeah. Then there's Mike Knox, the Beard of Doom, drafted to SmackDown from Raw. He was on Raw. I think this could be a good thing for Mike Knox. There's definitely potential there for him to be like a good big man heel, and you can tell that they're like put him against the Undertaker or something at some point, and hopefully he can improve from that and be something good. Ezekiel Jackson drafted to ECW. Bit pointless. I don't know what he's going to do there, to be honest. Nikki Bella drafted to Raw. Big whoop-de-doo. Candice drafted to SmackDown. Big whoop-de-doo. I thought she retired. Zack Ryder drafted to ECW of Hawkins and Ryder. For any of you that don't know, Hawkins and Ryder did their own kind of skit and put it on YouTube, and they do have personalities. It was quite funny, but it appears that Zack Ryder has been drafted to ECW, and Hawkins, what's his name, Hawkins, appears to be left stranded. He must be on SmackDown or something. But yeah, if they do anything with him, any of them, I'll be surprised. But there's hope. There's hope for young talent. Charo Guerrero drafted to Raw. That's a no-brainer, isn't it? Ricky Ortiz drafted to SmackDown. Ooh, I think that's too early. The guy's definitely got a lot of personality. Can't really say a lot about his ring work, to be honest, but he gets the fans behind him from the little I've seen of him, and I wonder how that is going to translate to SmackDown audience, or what they're going to do with him. I don't know. Layla drafted to SmackDown. Oh, so it's a split up of Regal and Layla then. Don't know what she'll do. She could be a good bit of the women's division. I think she's got some kind of charisma there. You know, Hornswoggle drafted to Raw. Hornswoggle without Finlay, eh? Well, what I think he should do, I think he should bring back the little bastard character and team with The Miz. Be The Miz's misfit on Raw and just be a little prick, like helping The Miz with his matches. All that could detract from what The Miz is going to be. I don't know. But yeah, I'd like to see something like that if Hornswoggle's going to be on Raw, or even used at all. D.H. Smith, the Bulldog's son, drafted to ECW. Well, with Tyson kid, TJ Wilson, on ECW. Hopefully they can build something off of that. Hopefully he'll even appear on TV. When he got drafted to SmackDown last year, he wasn't even on telly. John Morrison drafted to SmackDown, easily the best pick of this supplemental joke. Yeah, hopefully he can go all the way. I'd like to see him as a face or a heel against Edge, Jericho, CM Punk, Rey Mysterio. I think hopefully within the next year or two he'll go all the way to that title. I'd love to see him have an alliance or a feud with Edge. That'd be all cool. Carlito drafted to Raw. The tag champs are together. The tag team titles are on Raw. What the fuck's going on with the tag team titles? I thought the point of unifying them meant the tag teams could go over all brands. Why, I know they're trying to make you think, oh, tag teams are split up and whatever, but why don't they just have tag teams as one draft pick? Have one draft pick be a tag team. It's fucking ludicrous if you ask me. Natalia drafted to ECW, that's a no-brainer there. Heart Foundation .2, anyone? Could be good. Festus drafted to Raw. I thought it'd be interesting to see where it could go. Was a singles wrestler. By the looks of it, it is him drafted to Raw. And Jesse's not coming with him, so it could be interesting, but the likelihood is he'll flounder and get released in a year. JTG drafted to SmackDown. I think this is a shame. I would have liked to have seen how Crime Time would have got on as singles wrestlers, because to me they still look quite green as fuck in the ring, but they're back together on SmackDown. You know, probably just some more skits and whatever. I don't know what's going to go on with the tag team titles, whether they'll get a shot again. Who knows? Oh. Dolph Ziggler to SmackDown. Big whoop. The Brian Kendrick drafted to Raw. You know, if they were going to use their mid-card title, well, MVP, the US champ, they have Matt Hardy there, they have Kennedy there, they have The Miz there, the Kendrick. Those guys feud over that title. To me, that'd be something interesting, that'd be good. But I doubt it's going to happen. I think Kendrick may well get released within the year, which is very sad. But I hope it doesn't happen, and I hope he gets to do something decent on Raw. Charlie Haas drafted to SmackDown. Who knows what's going to happen? Is he still doing that impersonations gimmick? Who knows? Charlie Haas on SmackDown could be good. Put him in some good matches with some of the wrestlers. Help him get other people over or whatever. Or hopefully he'll get over himself and show to the world how underrated he is. Hurricane Helms drafted to ECW. I'd say this is one of ECW's best picks. I'd like to see Hurricane Helms against Christian and Jack Swagger even, and Evan Bourne. I think that'd be very good. And hopefully there'd be an ECW title reign for him at some point. And the last draft pick was so anticlimactic, I just burst out laughing. It was Brie Bella. So the Bella twins are on Raw if anyone gives a shit. But yeah, that was a supplemental draft. Not overwhelming by any means. I think John Morrison to SmackDown's easily the best pick of the bunch there. I thought the draft on Raw was okay. Wasn't brilliant. You know in a few months' time that they're going to ignore the draft anyway and they'll all be fighting on each other's brands, so it doesn't matter. It's a bit weird to see Christian not drafted to Raw or SmackDown, but maybe in the long run that could be a good thing. Who knows? But yeah, I'm surprised Evan Bourne wasn't drafted to Raw either. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the wrestlers that have been in the supplemental draft. Let me know what you think. Cheers.